a little bit, and once I do that, all these muscles are engaged and ready to fire. Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine there's a quarterback right behind me. This is the football. I'm going to hike it to the quarterback, and from here, I'm going to stand straight up and pop my hips. When those hips pop, that's going to force the kettlebell to go up, not my arms. My arms are not making the kettlebell go up. Everybody tries to muscle it with the arms. Here's the thing, and I got girls from my Coral Springs gym. Nadine's from my Coral Springs gym, but she wasn't one of them that was doing the kettlebells, but they can take the 70-pound kettlebell and do a kettlebell swing. Now you guys usually get 25. Viviana weighed about 110 pounds. She was swinging this thing for 10 sets of 10 reps. It's 100 reps. Her glutes looking good, okay? It's all about the glutes, okay? Arleth and some other people, Maria, they were all using the 70-pound kettlebell. They didn't start with 70 pounds, but they built up to it, okay? The glute muscles get deactivated from sitting. We sit at work. We were in a car, so we never really use our glutes much. This wakes up those muscles that are like dormant. And there's not one person here, male, or especially female, doesn't want a nice, strong butt. So this is where it happens, kettlebell swing. So watch again. I'm finding those creases, I bump my hip back, I tilt that kettlebell, my eyes are fixed straight ahead, I'm not hunched, I don't have poor posture here, my shoulders are packed down, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hike this kettlebell to the quarterback. Now watch what I do, just take it in, don't move. From this angle. From this angle. Okay, so the explosiveness of my hips forces the belly to go where it's going to go. Okay? I'm not using my arms. Now in CrossFit, they have you do what's called the American swing, and they make you swing it all the way up. The problem with that is that 99.999% of American people have poor thoracic, upper back, whatever, and shoulder tightness. So this is just a recipe for disaster, making the kettlebells go up this high. Okay? So, if you have clients and they say, oh, I saw it on YouTube, or my friend goes to CrossFit, tell them don't do that. Okay? You'll get the same benefit, and it's safer to let the kettlebell go about yay high. Okay? Now, when you have a kettlebell and you're getting good at this, and the kettlebell seems to be popping up here, time for a heavier kettlebell. Just like in weightlifting, if you're benching 100 pounds and it's too easy, put 110 pounds, then 150 pounds, and so on. You get stronger. So the kettlebell swing is all about the hip drive. The arms guide the hips drive. So this is the engine. Years ago, my grandfather's from the Bronx, and he used to demolish old buildings that had to come down. You ever see the crane? Had the crane, and then you had the chain, and then you had this wrecking ball, right? And then the guy behind and he would go boom right into the buildings and knock the buildings down. So this is the wrecking ball. Your arms are the chains, and your body is that engine. So, or your hips particularly. So you're going to derive all the power from these muscles here, your hamstrings, your glutes, your spinal erectors. You're going to pop. Now some things to remember. There's a lot to remember just with this basic move. Forget about doing snatches and pulls and cleans and all that stuff. And maybe I'll show you some of that, but we have to get this down. If this is dialed in, all that other stuff gets easy. What I want to do is I want to hike pass. This is called the hike pass. My eyes up, back straight. All I want to do is pop my hips forward. Now this probably will make you laugh, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but imagine a silver dollar or a quarter in the crack of your butt cheeks. And as you stand, you want to pinch your butt cheeks tight so that quarter does not fall out of your butt cheeks. Okay, and when that happens, you're protecting your back and you're squeezing your butt. You want to make your butt hard? Make your butt hard. Okay, so you want to hike it, squeeze it. Now you don't want to lean back. You want to stand up nice and straight, drive your heels down into the floor like there's spikes, and your head goes up. So it's like a yin and yang. Your head goes straight up to the ceiling, and you do lock your legs. Nothing wrong with locking your legs, okay? That's a myth. Don't lock your joints out. It's okay to lock your legs. So you hike and pop. This is it. Hike, pop. So you must get your hips to pop, and your butt cheeks should be tight. So everybody pinch the quarter now. You have a quarter in the crack of your butt, pinch it, and feel your butt. Is it hard? If you're flexing and it's not hard, well then we got to work on your diet, okay? But flex your butt cheeks and then relax. Flex again and relax. So this is the top of the move here, driving your hips forward and squeezing your butt cheeks. Again, it's going to protect your back from any undue stress, and it's going to give you that power and that nice pop. So watch again. Watch my butt. Notice the bell is floating at the top. Right there, it's floated. One arm. Alternate. Now, what's important is to make sure you hike the kettlebell very close to your private parts, to your crotch area. If you go down low, the strain and the pressure is not going to be where it should be. It's going to be on your lower back. So you're hiking it high and popping it. Another way to think of a kettlebell swing is like a power lifter deadlifting. You ever see a power lifter? He goes to the bar, 500 pounds on the bar. He's got the reverse grip going on. He comes down and he pops. Okay? That's essentially what you're doing. You're picking up your kettlebell from this position after you hike it, and you're standing straight up and popping. Now, if you pop hard enough, the bell goes this way. But people think, oh, he must be using his arms. And there goes your back. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, here's what we're going to do. Everybody's going to straddle the kettlebell. So we're going to get close. Look where I am. I'm going to get close to the kettlebell, so your feet are on the side. Watch me. And we're power lifters right now. Watch me. I'm going to push my butt back. My hands are going to slide down my thighs. My eyes are forward. I'm going to feel, oh, there's the handle. I got the handle. My eyes are forward. Now watch me. I'm going to stand up like that. Good. And then slowly down. And release it. Okay. Grab it, eyes up. See, I got that curve on my spine, that natural curve, neutral spine. I'm not like this. I'm here. I'm going to grab it. Eyes are up. And I'm going to stand straight up and drive my heels down. My head goes straight up. Ready? And down. Okay. So now, we step back from the kettlebell. Feet are wide. One of my instructors at the certification, he's a Marine, and he said, if you stomp on the floor, it wakes up the nerves, of your feet. It's all about, we're all barefoot. And it's good to do these outside on the grass, you kind of become one with the earth, that kind of new wave sort of thing. Not that I'm into that, but there's a lot of benefits to training outdoors, the fresh air and that type of thing. But when you're rooted to the floor, it just makes it a lot easier. So sometimes your feet are kind of falling asleep. So I was doing this, and everybody doing this, and it was kind of neat. I like it. So I'm kind of getting rooted to the earth. All right, so again, here are my creases in the hips. I'm going to bump my hips back. I'm in that shortstop position. Derek Jeter, New York Yankees. Okay, so from here, I reach for the bell. I tilt the bell. I make a grip with both hands. I have that neutral spine. Now watch me. I'm going to use my lat muscles to hike the kettlebell to the quarterback behind me real hard. In fact, it's not a quarterback, it's the kicker all the way back there. And I want to really hike it hard so the football goes that way for the field goal. So from here, watch me again. I'll tell you when to go. It's a strong hike, and then you stand up like that deadlift. Watch me. You can inhale as you pick it up, and then exhale as you stand. Watch me and do a couple. Notice the knees lock, and I'm pinching that quarter. When I'm done, I let it come one pass through, softly park my kettlebell, and stand up. If you park your kettlebell incorrectly, you got in trouble with, you had to do push-ups or burpees. They were no joke, and I like that. I want to be part of something like that really cares about safety. Because if you hurt your clients, you have no business. Okay, so stomp the floor, wake up those feet muscles, push your hips back, reach for the kettlebell. You're going to tilt it, kind of lean back a little bit so you'll feel these muscles engage. When I say go, you're going to hike it to the football player behind you, stand straight up and pinch the quarter and thrust your hips forward. Then re-hike it. We're going to do 5. You're going to do 5. I'm going to watch. Ready? Go! Right to the private parts. After 5, park it safely. Not bad, everybody, not bad. After 5, park it safely.